How's it going, Stack Nation? Stack Daddy coming at you here in Middle America. I got the magic call. I got the call not from a wholesaler, from a regular coin shop. Supposedly he's got a crazy amount of junk silver, 90%. And supposedly it's, you know, we're talking at least 3 below. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go by there, check it out. But I've been kind of saving up, waiting for the magic call. We're gonna check it out. I'll let you guys know how it goes. How's it going, Stack Nation? Got Stack Daddy coming at you here from Middle America. We got Stacks hopping around here on the floor doing his thing. Hey, I need to show. I don't know if you guys like seeing that little wild man or not, but I haven't put the camera in his face in a while. But all right, guys, I got the magic call earlier, middle of the day, but you just gotta react, man. You gotta be ready to react. People texting me. Oh, cool. Got a report ready. All right, guys. Oh, man. I got the magic call, guys. I was going to dump all this out and have it like some of it on here and have it just spilling over. But, guys, this is $300 face. Man, guys, I don't know how to even really show you the magnitude of this. But maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't. But this is $300 face, guys. I got a call earlier. Hey, so-and-so, hey, Stack Daddy. This guy didn't call me that, but still, it was one of the coin shops. Hey, man, I've got too much of this stuff. If you want to come in, cash money, unbelievable smoking deals. When I got there, the deal got a little bit more smoking. But what you're looking at, guys, is you're looking at $9,900 worth of junk. This is what $9,900 worth of junk looks like, guys. But that's at $33 face. If you took this times the actual right now, the melt on it, I'm sorry. Yeah, 33. The melt on it right now is $37 face. I got to start. I haven't got me a little dang calculator, so I'm not sitting here. So if I really took $300, a little calculator, guys. If I took 300 times 37, like if this was a regular market, this would be $11,100. But, you know, most coin shops aren't like that. In a regular time, it's going to be $300. What's it going to be, guys? They're going to say, hey, $300 face. And even if they're a couple dollars over melt, they're going to be at, say, $39. You know, this is, real world, guys, it's like $11,700. So that's really, this is probably in a regular market, this would be, if they weren't sitting on so much of this stuff, this would be probably $39. I don't know. You guys know. What would it be? What would you pay? And there's there's merch. There's all kinds of stuff in here. We got barber. There's all kinds of stuff in here, guys. This is a nice mix. There's quarters, dimes, halves. This is a nice mix, guys. And there's all kinds. There's some walkers in here. There's just a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything in here, guys. But this is $9,900. I want to stay behind that, working that little magic 10,000 number. I don't know why. I kind of know why. I kind of don't know why. People that know, kind of do what you do. And, if you deal with a lot of coin shops, I don't know. Things are a little bit different. But this is it, guys. I got the call. And I kind of thought I may be getting a call. Something was kind of mentioned to me or whatever. A little bit of this. Hey, what about that? I said, well, let me know, kind of the deal. And so I got a call. Let me know, hey, and I could have got more than this, I could have got more. I don't know if I really could have got it any cheaper. This was $4 below, guys. Actually melts up a little over 37 something. But so I walked away. But if you had $9,900, guys, and you were doing whatever you was doing, this is what you could, at $33 face, this is what it looks like. And I hate to say that because it used to be buying this stuff way cheaper than that. This should really be 3 times as much. I don't know. I'm just used to different times, guys, but still. But if you walk into a regular coin shop right now at regular times and you had 11, 12 grand, you would walk out with about this. Well, this plus this. I don't know why I had to put the little spinny deal there. What the heck, guys? But this is it, guys. I was going to dump all this out, but man, come on, guys. You know how much trouble? This will be all over the place. You guys know what it looks like. I don't know what this weighs, but it's got some weight to it. It's no joke, guys. But for that much fiat, you think it would be physically more than this, but it's just not, guys. This is just where we're at. I could lay it down and let it spread out, kind of show a little bit more physical size, guys. Is this coming through on camera? A lot of people, I'm tearing stuff up. I'll fix that later. I'll fix it now, whatever. A lot of people don't know what this looks like. They haven't been doing this very long. Maybe they're not spending quite as much on it. Maybe they don't mess around with coin shops as much. I don't know. But I'd start doing the video and I get all kinds of messages. But this is what it looks like, guys. That's what about $11,000 something will get you if the market wasn't kind of weird right now. And this is in, $4 below face. That's pretty good. $4 behind, however you want to say it. Aaron there was bugging me. But that's pretty good, guys. What do you think? I feel like it's not coming through on camera. But I guess you guys that know. You guys that know. If you know, you know. I don't know if you know knows about this. I'm sure that guy does. But what would Thousandaire Radio do with this? He'd somehow take this and make 47 different videos, getting all wild and creative. I just stat, guys. Somebody said, one of y'all said something about, man, you're a whale or what. I never really thought about that. I guess a whale stacker. I don't know, guys. I just we do a lot of hard work and make a little bit of money here and there, and kind of do stuff like this. It's just kind of cool. Guys. What do you think, guys? I mean, what do I do with it? I mean, this isn't I can't be out. This isn't I didn't get a new dirt bike. I'm out in the yard showing you I'm doing wheelies and stuff. This is you guys know how it is. I'm getting more stuff coming through here. What do you do, guys? $9,900, guys. This was $4 below melt. So really, but this stuff should really been about $6 face higher. It really should. In a regular market, this would have been about $300 face. This would have been another 300 times 6 would have been another $1,800 or something. So it would have been 11 pushing 12 grand, whatever that number was, 11, whatever you guys seen it. That's really in a regular situation, that's what it would be. But I'm not doing that. Even if it would have been just $2 back, I wouldn't have probably bought this much, really. Because I went there for like a 3 deal, maybe a 253, kind of what I was thinking. But then it was like, well, how much? Some of those guys are like, hey, here's my price. But a lot of coin shops and wholesalers, and it kind of gets on my nerves, but it's kind of cool sometimes. You're like, hey, so how much is blah, blah, blah? And what's the first thing they say, guys? I'm going to give you all 3 seconds to tell me. 1,003. The first thing a lot of them say is, well, how much you want to spend. And I kind of like that. And sometimes I'm kind of like, oh man, I kind of don't like that sometimes, because, I don't like telling, if you're going to buy a car and you walk in there, how much you got down and all that. It doesn't matter. What does that matter? Why do you need to know that? You don't need to know any of that. I'm going to get the best deal on this vehicle. What does it matter if I have $1 down, or what does that matter? Because they're going to use that to manipulate. So when you get coin shops and wholesalers asking you that, they're going to, as soon as you say a number, the wheels in their brain are going to start spinning. And I don't like that. I'd rather for them to say, oh, I'm at this much. And then I can take their, and then I can say, okay, well, I was going to spend this much. They're saying this much, so I can get this much. And that's going to prompt me to say, well, but what if I buy this much, can you go down to this much? So I'm going to do the same thing back to them. But, this is kind of one of those deals. I think this was me saying, well, okay, I don't know if I said like, if I spend this much, what about $4 back? I think that's kind of what it was. And this is a nice guy, a cool guy, a friend of mine, probably 12, 13-year relationship deal there. But, that's respectable. What am I going to say? I want $5 back. I mean, like I said, they're already, they're already at $4 back a spot. These guys are selling for more than $4 back, because in a regular market, they're not going to be even selling at melt. They're probably not going to be right at melt on this stuff. So if you're getting at $4 back a spot, they're already selling it for probably at least 5 to $8 maybe. You guys know it depends, man. Some of these coin shops are crazy. Some of them are in there with these just the stupidest prices. I mean, year round, it doesn't matter. These guys they're just the craziest thing. It's just how it is, guys. So some of them, you go in there and say melt, they'll just start, you know, laughing at you. They're offended right off the bat. I mean, you know, usually, but so even at melt, it's like, oh, I got this at $4 off. No, I got this at, I don't know, man, $5 to $8 off, $9 off. It depends. It depends on the market and it depends on the coin shop. But I mean, you know, you don't really go by melt. You know, melt is where they, you know, they're just not. You guys know. I'm beating a dead horse here, but you guys know. You guys know. Hey, I could have stuffed though El Maxo Poucho here. I didn't do that. I'm being a big time loser. Everybody's gonna all the YouTube guys are gonna hate me for not including El Rado here. There we go. There we go. Come on, man. Now it won't fit in the frame, guys. But this is it, guys. I really don't know what to say else, what to do with this stuff. You know, it's not like a vehicle. I can go show you all the features on it. Yep, we got somebody else emailing me here. They picked the perfect time. I'm doing a dang video. But yeah, guys. So if you got $9,900 and you got a desperate LCS or wholesaler or whatever, this is what you're going to walk out with right now. And if you kind of know what you're doing and whatnot, if you're not careful, you're going to need, you know, 12 grand to get this. That's it, guys. Yeah, this isn't going to show up anything, but you guys know what's up. You guys know what's up. All right, guys, I'm getting so much stuff from my phone's going crazy. I was just going to stop here on this Tuesday afternoon and do this. I actually come and do this real quick and a couple other things, and then I got to head back out and do the stuff I really do in life. Besides stacking, you know, we all have whole other setups that we do. We only know each other as stackers. But and there it is. But I've got to go do that. So I don't want to be irresponsible here and stop more than 15 or 20 minutes. The other day, the last video I did, I looked and that thing was 50 minutes long. I was like, man, did I just sit and rattle on for 50 minutes? 50 minutes, really? But I did. It didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like it, guys, but I did. But here it is, guys. $9,900. In this weird, crazy market, this is what'll get you. But if this stuff, you know, goes down, they're going to start slapping on the premiums. It's just, you know, I really kind of like it. I was really liking for something I was liking the $25 face. I was liking that for a while. 25, 23, and I used to get it a lot cheaper than that. We all did. A lot of us did, but I was real comfortable with that. Just, you know, I think it was getting the respected reserves, and it was real affordable. So it is kind of tough to pay an extra $8 face for this. You know, I spent this before on this stuff multiple times, and it's been a larger quantity. But there it is, guys. Stack Daddy out of here. We're just doing it. You know, we're just doing all that we can. You know, everybody, you know, get all you can. Can all. My grandpa used to say, boy, you better get all you can and can all you get. Whatever it was. If I was collecting cans or yards from mowing, whatever, that was his main little thing that he said. And, you know, here we are 40 years later, and it's still racking in my brain. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. Stack Daddy out. Maybe.